Alright, I'm going to review the Impact from the 20th. Alright, first of all, everyone has an issue that they were talking so much. Well, don't forget, the first Impact after Bound for Glory was taped on Monday in Orlando. Bound for Glory took place in Philadelphia on Sunday. So a lot of the stars were tired, and rightfully so. They covered up with promo space. Right, start the first promo, Dixie Carter, Hulk Hogan and Sting. Hogan's back to normal, Carter's back in charge, and Sting's in charge on screen. I think that's awesome. And honestly, there's nowhere to go but up with that one. Alright, next thing on my list. Next thing on my list, Velvet Sky's promo. Oh man. If I just wanted to hear a knockout bitch and complain, even though she wasn't complaining, but she was still bitching, I'd watch WWE. Honestly, the divas do that all the time. And I still have to hand it to Karen Jarrett. Oh man. Karen Jarrett throwing a swerve, putting her in the middle of the ring in what she thought was going to be a match. Well, Madison Rayne comes out, all of a sudden she stops on the entrance ramp. That's when the flag went up in my head, something ain't right. But nothing happened for Sky. All of a sudden, Gail Kim pops up behind Sky, beats her down, takes her belt, and pretty much signifies she's the new #1 contender. And honestly, that's awesome. Gail Kim, she made the Knockouts division, okay? She made the Knockouts division, she made the Knockouts title, she deserves it. Gunner vs. Abyss. Now, this match kind of pissed me off because they buried one awesome up-and-coming talent. Gunner only punched Abyss around for a while, then all of a sudden Abyss hits Black Hole Slam and pins Gunner. I mean, I can understand furthering Abyss over Immortal, but don't bury a guy like Gunner just because he's an Immortal. I mean, that would have been an awesome match if it wasn't for the subsequent burial of poor Gunner. Now, Bischoff. Now, for furthering the Eric Bischoff Garrett Bischoff feud, I think that's awesome. I mean, Garrett just decking his dad in the face and screaming straight to his face, "You are the bane of the Bischoff family, and screw you, Dad." I mean, come on, I can see these guys later in the match. I mean, I can see Garrett having to go through all of Immortal now. He wants a match with his dad, he has to go through all of Immortal. Then at Genesis, or whatever pay-per-view you want to put him in, have Garrett, a wrestler, wrestle his father, who is a Taekwondo black belt. Tell Eric, hey, go all out on your Taekwondo. That would be an awesome match. If they let Eric go all out on his Taekwondo. That would be awesome. And now, the main event, Angle versus Rude for the world belt. I mean, not Rude, Storm. For the world belt. Storm wins. Storm literally collapsed in the middle of that ring and cried his eyes out. You could tell that wasn't planned. You can tell that Storm crying was not planned. He was bawling. Then the rest of Fortune, his buddy Rude, who was at ringside with him, AJ Styles, Kazarian, and the fourth member, I constantly forget who he is. Wait, no, there is no fifth member anymore. That's right, it was Daniels, and Daniels left. Anyway, and Storm wins the belt. I can see them bringing back. I can see Storm having a really good title reign. And this is awesome. It's a brand new creative scheme. Brand new writers, brand new everything. And these writers have already shown, hey, we're ready to take these guys to the top. But Miss Carter, Dixie, I implore you, please bring back good old TNA. I mean, I know you don't want to bring back Six-Side Ring. Fine, don't. But bring back matches like King of the Mountain, like the World X Cup. Put the X Division in the spotlight again. Because honestly, the World Heavyweight Division only being the spotlight, that's kind of getting boring. put the X Division back in the spotlight. And if you bring back King of the Mountain, you could put Storm and all the rest of Fortune in that King of the Mountain match. Have Storm win. That would blow the door wide open for a feud against anyone from Fortune, but mainly Rude. And you've also already blown the door wide open for a Gail Kim Velvet Sky feud. Honestly, I think Sky needs a feud. She is getting way too bland and way too boring without a feud. In that small feud against ODB and Miss Jackie, that doesn't count, because ODB and Jackie were not part of Impact throughout that entire feud. And let's see, what else could they do? I mean, I've already said bring back the King Mountain, bring back World X Cup. Think about this. Next year, think about that. Going into next year, the first day they say World X Cup's coming back. Team Mexico, Team Japan, and Team International comes TNA to try to make TNA look like fools. And that's always what the tournament was about. Take these guys from all over the world and bring them to TNA and let them go at it. Each year, Team America, Team TNA has not, Team America, Team TNA has not won one World X Cup. Only World X Cup that was won by a TNA member was Team Canada of Saban, A1, Robert Roode, and Eric Young winning. That was the only time TNA's had it. Ever since, it's been international. But think about it. You bring back that tournament, you bring back the King of the Mountain, all of a sudden,